Hi everyone, it's Chris here from Body Central Studio, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a new class that I'm introducing on my timetable called Trigger Point Pilates. Now, loads of you have been getting in touch wanting to know a little bit more about this class, so I thought I'd make this video to try and explain things, allow you to see the equipment that we're going to be using and what sort of exercises we're going to be doing. So first of all, Trigger Point Pilates has been developed and designed by the lovely Lydia Campbell, who is highly respected within the fitness industry. She is a myofascial therapist, and she has developed this class to allow Pilates teachers to be able to take a Pilates class using various equipment to help with myofascial release. Now, fascia is the connective tissue that surrounds the muscles, connects all the muscles together, and it also surrounds the internal organs. And when this tissue becomes upset, when it becomes very tight, it can cause a lot of problems. It can cause a stiffness around a joint, it can cause lack of mobility, very, very tender spots. It can even cause a lot of pain and restriction within the joint and within the muscles. So it's very important that we try and keep a really good balance and keep that fascia lengthened and functioning as well as it can to enable us to be able to move and perform well, and also not to be in pain. And we can get this tightness in our fascia by not doing anything, just sitting at a desk all day long on our bottom can cause a lot of pain in those glutes, make you feel really stiff around the hips, cause pelvis and lower back issues. You may get tightness from having an injury or an operation. You might have scar tissue that's causing the problem. You may have an imbalance in overusing one muscle group more than another from doing too much of one sport. So there are lots of reasons why we need myofascial release. And this class is really going to help you to bring back a balance and really good functional movement to your body. And that will help with your sport, with other fitness classes, and just everything you do in everyday activities. It will just feel easier and make you feel so much better. The other benefits from this class is that when you've done it, you feel like you have so much more energy sometimes. It can affect people in different ways, but often it's having more energy, feeling better because you can move better. And there is an element of relaxation to the class. We focus a lot on the breathing, and that helps to combat stress, anxiety, and it's really good for our mental health too. And when we have a balance between our physical and mental health, that's very positive towards our immune system. And at the moment, we really do want our immune system to be able to support us against any sort of illness or disease. And, so it's a no-brainer really. This class is brilliant. It gives you everything and it makes you feel really good. So what equipment do we need for this class? Well, first of all, you're going to need a foam roller, and it's going to need to be 35 inches by 4 inches. So foam roller is one item that you're going to need. You're also going to need some prickle balls, and that's going to really help with the lengthening and adding compression to those Pilates exercises that you're going to be doing with the balls placed on various parts of the body. You're going to need a very light resistance band, so something like a yellow or a pink band is ideal. Anything heavier than that is only going to force the joint, the bone back into the joint. And what we want to do is just use this band to help gain a range of movement again within the joint. So something light, yellow is the best. And then last of all, you may require your Pilates softball as well as an alternative, or there's some exercises you can do on it too. So this is always a good one to have at hand. So this is quite specialised, this equipment. So you might be thinking, well, I don't have any of this and it's going to cost me some money to lay out and buy this equipment first before I've even started the class. So there are some alternatives, and I'm going to show these to you now. So, as an alternative to the foam roller, you could use a rolled up towel. I've got a couple here, quite tightly. This is sort of fallen apart a little bit, but this gives you a good length. You want the length to be so that you can possibly rest your head right the way down to your tailbone on the roller, okay? If you can't quite get your head on there, then you could use a cushion, something the same height, to bring you up in line if you needed to. So a couple of towels rolled up. So you could use a yoga mat. I've only got one here, but I think 2 or 3 rolled up really tightly would do a good job and bring it to about the same depth as the foam roller. You could even put 2 side by side so you've got good length with it as well. So that's your alternative to the foam roller. For the spiky balls, you can use 2 tennis balls. So put them in place of the spiky balls. Cheaper option there for you. Instead of the lightweight resistance band, a pair of tights is just as good. Nice long pair of tights here, and it gives nicely, just like the yellow resistance band does. And then last of all, if you haven't got a soft Pilates ball, I've just got my daughter's ball here that she has in the house, and I deflate it probably a little bit more, and I would use that, but you could use a football as an alternative, slightly deflated, a small football, and you could use that as well. So now you've heard about the class and the equipment that we will be using, let's see the exercise. I hope this video has helped you to understand what trigger point Pilates is and what it entails, equipment that you're going to need. And yeah, just really excited. So I look forward to seeing you soon in class. Take care now.